Hello, everyone. Welcome to Alphawisdom. I'm Mystic Cassandria. We're continuing today with our discussion of the line of Apollo or sun line. On your screen, here's an example. There are two examples here that I'm going to tell you about. Let's see what they're saying. This one starts at the headline and moves up. Here's your headline, color green. And this one starts below the headline, but not too far down. It says starts further up from wrist. Okay, so I have it here so you can see that you might see one looking this way, or it may be your hand. All right, but let's take this one first. When the Apollo line starts at the headline, it indicates that a little determination brought on by the desire to succeed. So determination is important because your thoughts penetrate into the shape of a line or some mark on your hand to indicate what that determination or what that thought is about, because it's coming from the thinking line, the headline, how you think. All right, let's take the next one. This one starts just below and it is further up. The later the sun line starts, the farther up the palm from the wrist, the greater the subject's or the person's innate talent and persistence in achieving his or her ambition. You have a strong determination. You have the strong desire to reach your goal. And that's telling you you're aiming for the prize, if I can put it that way. Now, this is especially true. Let's leave this. This is especially true if the sun line begins in the zone of Mars. Let me point out to you, this area is the zone of Mars. If we talk about areas below the finger, first we have the mount, and then we have Mars here, and we have another one here. So we've got three of them. Here's Mercury, here's Mars, and here's Luna. Okay, so we're talking about this. And the line doesn't have to be over here, but all of this is the zone of Mars. Okay, I hope you follow that. This suggests the person has a public life or destined to have a public life in community work or politics. So this, if you have something that looks like this, it has to be below the heart line now, because this is the zone of Mars. Mars means action, okay? The presence of a good line of Mars, that means the quality we're talking about, or the sun line, tends to strengthen the line. It is found on the hands of many wealthy and successful people and is also associated with accomplishment in music, entertainment, and the arts. It also reveals a person's ability to land on his or her feet in the face of career challenges. So people with clear or long lines are more prone to make an easy transition from a work routine, like a 9-to-5 job, to a life involving more personal choices. Okay? So, is it possible to attain fame or entertain as an entertainer without a strong Apollo line? Yes, it is. But it is still remarkable how many popular actors and singers have good Apollo lines on their hands. Many famous artists, writers, and millionaires do also. But remember that the sun line is especially prone to changes over time and can appear to grow stronger when a person begins to achieve success in life. One other thing that's important, it has been noted that a strong Apollo line corresponds to an optimistic, sunny personality and creative talent. But this must be considered with other factors, such as your finger length and your fingerprint. It is usually found on those who seek balance, inner calm, and time for contemplation. The line is often present in short strands. Let's have a look at these short strands. Below the ring finger, okay, here they are. And when notable, is considered a sign of inner contentment, fulfillment, and success and happiness. Okay. Now these lines may be thin, very thin. They may take all kinds of shape, meaning the line is not straight. It could be a little weak looking, but it's a line. That's the important thing. The Apollo line is not always present on the hand, but it appears on the palm later. So if you don't have one and you're not thinking of success, well, that's understanding. But if you're working hard, you've got the talent to do whatever it is you do, then stay with it. That line will appear. All right? Okay. Now, our personal fulfillment and success can be gauged using the fate line as a marker. From the time a branch line rises from the fate line toward the ring finger, or the age when the Apollo line enters our hand. These lines can be representative of other things like marriage, having children, as well as, of course, achieving some fame. What motivates us, or the endeavors and situations that bring us happiness. Happiness comes when we're involved in personal, satisfying, and rewarding work. Whatever that may be, it's all relative to our personality and our inner drive and deeds. Success is often shown by major lines, sending branches or lines curving toward the pad or the mount under the finger, the Apollo finger, of course. These are signs of fulfillment, regardless of which hand it's located on, although their source gives us a clue as to why there has been happiness. Happiness is important. So, if the line is missing, it indicates that it takes a great deal to make us happy and satisfied. Others may call us cynical or hard to please. When the line is too strong on the hand, it can show that we're pushing too hard to please and to achieve our goals or attain our own version of success. It is worthwhile learning to enjoy the journey rather than to be single-mindedly focused on the arrival. And finally, whereas the fate and lifeline indicate striving and doing, the Apollo line is related to the process of being and living in and approaching the moment. Okay, so this wraps up our discussion of the Apollo line. We'll go into something else on the next day. Thanks for watching. Give a thumbs up, share, and subscribe. And also, have a great day. Love yourself. Love and light. Bye.